Hey guys, today we're going to be creating a look that you could do. Nope. It doesn't, I can't be natural. I don't know how. I don't know how. This is always the worst part. Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a simple everyday makeup look. Is that it? Is there more? Oh, you have to look over here. So today I'm going to be creating an everyday makeup look on the right half of my face. I'm going to be doing a split face because I'm pretty sure that I have a sty on my eye. So bear with me in this half makeup look face. I don't know what I was trying to say. I was gonna say like a cut face, but that's not a thing. Get into it. Okay, so to be precise and make sure that I only do half my face, I'm going to use this cute tape that I got from, I'm pretty sure Walmart, my little cactus tape. Oh, that's probably way too much. I hope this doesn't rip any of my hair out. And just use my part as a reference. Oh no, my face is oily. Full figure. What about my mouth? You know what? Hang on. This is not a perfect line. This is a bad idea. You know what? It's... Now, we're gonna use a piece of tape. I do not have the patience. I just need to put it more... Okay. Okay, this is... Ow. I just can't move. I'm gonna clean it up, hang on. Okay, but that's way better, right? It's like a little cook on it. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Just don't make fun of me, it's okay. You know what? Actually make fun of me, I probably need it. I'm just gonna clean it up. This part's not entertaining, I'll just fast forward it. It's good enough. It's as good as it's going to get, so. I'm just gonna be taking a brush. Normally I don't use a brush to put on primer, but I don't even know what I'm doing at this point anymore. Why are you here? Does this am I entertaining you? Are you entertained? Because this is awful. So I don't want to use my fingers and I don't want to use my sponge because the last time I tried to put my primer on with my sponge, it like made my foundation really cakey, so I'm gonna be using this buffing brush. And I actually am trying out Hello Fab Pores Be Gone. This is supposed to be really good. Not sponsored, and it's oil free, so it's a really good one for like summer because it is hot as outside. Oops. Oh my god, look, it's already smudging. Oh. I probably could have just like did half and then wiped it. I don't know why I did it this way. I'm just putting a little bit more because I'm doing it all over. Like, it is hot outside and I'm not messing around. This stuff is already like smudging and I just put it on. Okay. So I'm just gonna let this sit on my skin for about like 5 to 10 minutes, and so now I'm gonna be going in with my concealer. Now, do not come for me. I like to do my eyeshadow before I put my foundation on, just in case I mess it up, then I can go back and fix it. So I should be doing a whole bunch on there. Right now, taking a clean brush, I'm just gonna buff out my white concealer. Now, you don't have to use white concealer. I know I said this in my last video, but personally I prefer it because it makes my colors more pigmented. Okay, now that that's all buffed out, do I even have any neutral palettes? Ooh, yes I do. This is literally the most gorgeous palette. It's only 15 bucks. I'm gonna be going in with Maui, and I'm gonna be putting that right in my crease, so just dabbing into that. I'm going right where your eye crease is. Now, if you are unsure and you're a beginner and you have no idea what I'm talking about, when you open your eye, see how none of that brown is on my eyelid, it's just on the top? That will be your crease. Now, if a little bit gets on the bottom, that's okay. It's not that deep. We're just gonna be buffing that out, adding a little more at a time. Remember, you can always add more. You can't take it off. So just buffing that out. Ooh, that was kind of dark. I probably should have done a lighter look. Oh well. Too late now. Okay, now that that is coated pretty well on top of my eyelid, we're gonna put that brush away and save it for later. And now I'm gonna be dipping into this top shimmer color up here, Hula. This one's actually really pretty. And none of my brushes are wet, if you were wondering. They're all dry. These are like super pigmented. And now I'm just placing this on the corner of my eyelid and buffing that out to the middle and going over that top part. These layers so nice. Okay. I'm gonna be going back in with that last brush I just had, Maui, and going over my cut crease again because I went a little crazy. Just blending those together. Nice little seam. Now, this is literally the last part of the eyeshadow. I'm gonna take one of, ooh! I'm gonna take this dark color. I don't know if I want to use Mahalo or Honolulu. Which one do you think?
Ohana.
Ohana? That's not a choice. They have Aloha, but that's not dark. That's pink. No, I need one of the dark ones.
Paole. Pakalolo.
Alright, we're gonna use a Honolulu. Just dab into that guy. And that's just gonna go on the outer edge. Now this is gonna look really freaking crazy because it's super dark, but we're gonna buff it out and you'll see it's gonna look good. So now taking a clean, fluffy brush, we're just gonna buff that out. Alright, so now that I got all my colors on my eye, I'm just gonna take a makeup wipe, or you can take a Q-tip if you want to save the environment, and just wipe that under the eye, get any of the fallout if there is any. And now I'm gonna go and do my eyebrow. Do I even film the rest of it? Because that eyeshadow looked to 2 seconds. Honestly, I don't really like it. Like, it turned out darker than what I wanted. Should I redo it?
Bruh.
Okay. So now that I got the concealer all buffed out, we're gonna go in with our palette, Sheikah, little one right here. Okay. And once you get it to a point where you like it and it's fading pretty nice into the brow bone, we can go in with our next color. We're gonna do Hula. So just dipping into there with a little flat brush. And this we're gonna put right on this inner corner of our eyelid, not on the crease, on like our actual lid. And I always like to go back in with my brush from before, taking that same color and going over and blending them, just to make sure it's really seamless. And now we're almost finished with this eye look. I'm just gonna take another fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in with Coconut. I'm just putting this on the outer corner. I think that was bad. That was actually super quick. Okay, now how to do winged liner. Now, not saying that this way is the correct way. There's a different way for everyone. This is just how I do my winged liner. Personally, I like to use a felt tip liner. Now, a felt tip is a brush that's going to be kind of like this. I think this one has hairs in it, to be honest. I have another one. Let me show you really quick. I know they look fairly the same. You're gonna be like, they're literally exactly the same, Deja, but they are not. This one is the one that I use to draw my line. This one bleeds everywhere. It's nice because it's cheap. It's only like 10 bucks. This one is like $19.50. It's the Better Than Sex Too Faced liner, but personally this one is my absolute favorite. So what I do, and this is probably a big no-no, you're not supposed to like tug on your face. That's how you create wrinkles, but let's be honest. We're stressed. We're gonna have wrinkles. So I like to go on the corner of my eye where the end of my eyelash is and just draw a straight angled line going up. So like where your bottom waterline is, starting from there, angled upwards. So just slowly, just like that. And now I go to the center of my eye and make literally a straight line, and I keep my eye open so then I can see. I'm just slowly connecting those two lines. Now this takes a lot of practice. My wings used to be awful. Insert picture here of my wings in high school. No one told me they looked bad, so if I went to high school with you and you told me my makeup looked good, you were a liar, and I don't like it. But like literally they went all the way to my eyebrows. Like they were huge, they were gross, and they were thick. So if I went to high school with you and you didn't tell me those looked bad, we're not friends. Anyways, I'm like struggling with words. Center corner and connect my line, and you want it to be as thin as possible. Just like that. And now we're just gonna go in and fill all of that in. I don't know if I did a great job explaining, but to be honest, I don't know. I just know how to do them. Why did I close this? Now I'm gonna be doing my eyebrows. Now, do not come for me. I know a lot of you do not like how I do my eyebrows, but you know what? They're not even that bad. It's fine. I'm just gonna be going in, filling over my eyebrows a little bit. What shade is this? I did them darker. It's fine. Probably should have did my eyebrows first, so that I could have cleaned them. Well, we're just gonna have to be very careful. Good thing this is not an eyebrow tutorial because, let's be honest, do I even know what I'm doing? Probably not. Probably doing an awful job. This is gonna be one of my worst ones yet. Okay. And I like to use the Anastasia brow gel. This stuff is literally the best thing you'll ever use in your entire life. It's just like a clear gel to help hold your like little eyebrows in place, keep all your stuff on. It's waterproof, water resistant. Big fan. Now, one of my favorite parts, a little flat brush, e.l.f. concealer. So then I'm just gonna be tracing around my eyebrow to make it look kind of clean. So now, just grab a little brush. So since I do my eyeshadow with a white concealer, I like to take a skin toned powder and just go over. Now you can leave the white if you like, but personally, I like to make it look seamless and blend into my skin. So now we're just gonna go in. I do not want to wear foundation because it is way too thick, so I'm just gonna use my concealer as a foundation and do like a little spot. Wow, look at my like acne on the other side of my face. I guess I could set it because otherwise this is gonna run everywhere. I'm gonna use a brush and I'm gonna just use a translucent powder and kind of dust that everywhere. I know some people like to contour, but I've been so oily, it's not even funny. So I'm putting this literally everywhere. I've never had oily skin my whole entire life, but now for some reason this summer, my skin has decided it wants to be oily and sweaty and wet and gross, and my pores are huge. So we love that for me. Okay, so now that I set everything, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer. Get out my cheerleader palette. Just tapping into that hula just a little bit goes a long way. Taking like a nice little angled brush. This is my preferred brush to contour. Now, if you're not sure where like your cheekbones are to contour, I always tell people to suck in like this. And that little line that you create from your mouth to your nose is like the little sweet spot of where to brush. And then we're also gonna do under our jaw, right here. Just to give the illusion that we have a nice jawline. And we're gonna do my forehead. I know my forehead's not huge, but it makes me feel better when I contour it, so. All right, and then last but not least, my favorite part of my contour, the nose contour. Now this is gonna be difficult because I have the half done my face, but I always do a little bit underneath to make my nose look more rounded, and then buffing up into the corner of my eye. Now, like I said earlier, you do not have to do this. This is just like a me thing, but now we're gonna finally go back in, Sheikah on the top, using that same brush I used earlier, and just dragging that under my eye. You can use a smaller brush. I don't mind that it's like a little bit under there because we're gonna buff it out anyways. I feel like you can barely see it. That's probably just me. Well, this is it. This is my completed look. Now, of course, I'm not expecting you guys to go around and do a half face. Obviously, you would repeat this half on the other side, or if you want to rock a half face, I mean, but, or even like half face this way. I've been doing that for work, for makeup. Anyways, off topic. This is what it looks like. Now, anyone can achieve this. I hope I did somewhat of a good job explaining. If you guys want me to go in more detail, be super specific because that'll help me out a lot. I think this turned out pretty good. It's very, very, very simple for me. I understand I'm not a beginner. I used to never even actually wear eyeshadow, so I definitely understand where you guys are coming from asking me to do a simple brown eyeshadow look. I hope you guys like this one. If there's ever anything that you want me to specifically do, or a specific picture or tutorial or any kind of content, let me know down below. Otherwise, this was pretty fun to do, even though I'm sweating and I feel like this is gonna melt off in 2 seconds. But thanks for watching. That's all I have. I don't know.